Okay, so for this one, we're going to talk about the basics of 401k. So 401k is your basic retirement account. So back a long time ago, before Social Security was a thing, when you worked with companies, your company would give you retirement. They would call it pension or whatever. So they would, after you worked for a long time with your company, then when it was time for you to retire, they would pay that for you. And they would pay it really well. Well, then Social Security became a thing. And companies stopped doing their little pension programs, and they started putting money into something called a 401k account. So what this is you put money in every month. So like here, let's say this is your account. This is our basic coffee can, right? So you put money in. So this is you. Or if it was me, it would have wild hair because I have wild hair. Anyway. So you put money into your 401k account, and then what happens is most of the time when you're doing that, your company will match all or part of it. So here's the company. I'm going to make it look like a house. Okay, that's your company. So they put money in it too. And depending on the company, they put varying amounts. So what you hear when you're going to get a job is you'll hear things like, okay, well, they match 4%. Okay, so what it means when they say company matches 4%, what that means is that if you contribute up to 4% of your yearly income, they'll put that same amount in. So let's say you make $100,000 a year. So salary equals $100,000. So 4% of $100,000 would be $4,000. So 4% equals $4,000. So if you put $4,000 in, so here's our coffee can again. So here's you, $4,000. Then your company also puts $4,000 in. So you end up getting $8,000 a year, right? Because 4,000 plus 4,000 is 8,000. Now, if you, let's say you put 6,000 in. So I'm going to copy this because I can do that. Hooray, copy and paste. So let's say you put 6,000 instead of 4,000. So your company only matches 4% of your income. So you put 6,000, but your company still puts 4,000. So that's okay, right? So total, that's 10,000 a year, right? That's a good deal. Let's say you only put 2,000 in. So if you put 2,000, your company is only going to put 2,000. So they match it, and they keep matching it until you put the 4,000 in. So whatever you put in, they put in. They don't put more than you. They put the same amount until you hit 4,000. After that, they stay at 4,000 no matter how much more you put in. Okay. So let's say, okay, so your salary is, let's say your salary is 75,000. So, and let's say they match to 4%. So 0.04 times 75,000. So 4% would be 3,000. So if you put 3,000 in, then your company puts 3,000 in. So you end up with 6,000 going into your account. That's your account. So total annual then would be $6,000. So then if you're trying to do calculations with this, then the total amount that you're adding per year is $6,000. So that's your basics with 401k. So 401k is a really good deal, and it's basically the only time you're ever going to get free money. So if your company matches to 4%, you need to at least be putting 4% in your 401k. Realistically, you need to put more. You need to put as much as you can afford to put in, because the more you put in to start with, the faster your money is going to grow. So if you wait until later in life to put money in, it's going to grow a whole lot slower because this is all compound interest like we did before, and it kind of snowballs. So if you front load it, so you put lots and lots and lots in at first, you're not going to have to put as much in as somebody who's older than you are. So you want to put as much as you can afford. And the good thing about 401k money is that you don't really actually feel it because they take it out before they pay you. So you don't. It's not like you get your money and then you have to write a check for $500 or $4,000 or whatever, and it hurts your feelings. It's not like that. It comes out before they even pay you. So one good way of doing this is if you get a raise, then increase your 401k because you won't feel it. You have more going out, but you won't realize that because you got a raise. So anyway, put as much as you can afford to put into the 401k because it grows faster than you think it would. Okay, that's the basics of 401k.